Good morning, everyone. My name is Ernest Kumba. I'm the director of Gaza Media, but I'm not here to report for Gaza Media, but just to respond to a video that I've seen circulating on social media, Facebook, WhatsApp, about a comment, Sako explaining a certain house in Limbe that he lived there for many years and did not pay rent because he did not have money, because that house was haunted. There were demons in the house. No one could live there, and he was able to live there, and they told him to live there for rent-free. Just take a quick glance of the video, then I will dive into it.
The year 2000,
No ano 2000,
it was so bad for me
ficou tão ruim para mim
that I didn't have money to rent a house.
que eu não tinha dinheiro para alugar uma casa.
So I went around town by faith after prayer.
Eu pesquisei na cidade por fé, depois de orar.
I was looking for a house.
Eu estava procurando uma casa.
So I saw a house.
Então eu vi uma casa.
I walked there to go and ask whether that house is for rent.
E eu fui lá e perguntei se aquela casa estava para alugar.
I had no money in my pocket.
Não tinha dinheiro no meu bolso.
They said yes.
E eles disseram sim.
The house is for rent.
A casa está para alugar.
But that house is haunted.
Mas aquela casa é mal assombrada.
Nobody rents that house.
Ninguém aluga aquela casa.
If you pay your rent,
Se você pagar o seu aluguel,
demons will throw you out.
demônios vão te tirar de lá.
Sako is explaining. The fact is that Sako did not have a job. That is quite true. I don't think he has ever had a job. But Sako was living there prior to 2000. But that house was paid by the deeper life to which he belongs to, a new town. When Sako was excommunicated from that church because he embezzled money, we learned that money was given to him to put to the bank, to go and deposit in the bank. But Sako never did. So that is why he was excommunicated. And for that reason, the Deeper Life Church did not pay rent any longer. From that time on, Sako did not pay the rent because he did not have a job. In 2001, when I came to Limbe with my family, we saw how the house has been transformed to a school. We said, no, this is a family house of 5-bedroom. You cannot transform a living house to a school and to a church. When we're talking about a school, this is like a school of about maybe 7 people. He's talking about church, church of about 3 families that on Sunday they will come and sit there and sing.
You cannot live there.
Você não pode viver lá.
I said, I want to see the owner of the house.
E eu falei, eu quero ver o dono da casa.
So they took me to the owner.
Então me levaram ao dono.
I said, I want to rent this house.
E eu falei, eu quero alugar essa casa.
Well, I don't have money.
Bom, eu não tenho dinheiro.
But if you can permit me to stay there, when I get money, I will pay you.
Se você me permitir que eu fique lá, quando eu conseguir dinheiro, eu te pago.
He said, can you stay there?
Ele disse, você pode ficar lá?
I said, my God can stay there.
Eu falei, meu Deus pode ficar lá.
He said, are you a pastor?
Ele disse, você é um pastor?
I said, yes, I'm a pastor.
Eu disse, sim, eu sou
He
pastor.
said, okay, no problem.
Ele disse, ok, sem problema.
I give you the keys.
Te dou a chave.
5-bedroom house.
Uma casa de 5 quartos.
So that is how I got a house to stay.
Então foi assim que eu consegui uma casa para ficar.
I entered there, I said, God,
Eu entrei e eu disse,
you are the
Deus,
one who gave me this house.
foi o Senhor quem me deu essa casa.
Darkness and light cannot dwell in the same house.
A treva e eu não podemos morar no mesmo lugar.
So I thank you for this house.
Então eu te agradeço por essa casa.
Hallelujah.
Aleluia!
I lived in that house for 3.5 years.
Eu morei naquela casa 3 anos e meio.
After 8 months, I could not pay.
Because what happened was Sako believed that because the owner of the house was not in Limbe and probably has passed away, the caretaker, who was an elderly person, had traveled to the US for medical reasons. So there would be no one again. So Sako just wanted to own the house. But when I came, I told Sako, no, you have to leave because we want to do some reconstruction. Sako will not budge. So I went to court in Limbe and take a 30 days notice to evict him from the house. 30 days elapsed, Sako did not move. Then we went to court. After several hearing upon hearing, Sako saw that things were not coming well on his side. He went to Cosmos book publisher around Half Mile, around Middle Farm Junction, and asked the manager that they should produce him fake receipt for the past year that he bought books and school utensils worth 3 million CFA. They said, but you've never bought any books or anything from her. How should we be issuing you this kind of receipt? He said, no, he has a certain case in the court. One guy describing me that I came, I've destroyed the school, I've stolen books. The manager of that bookshop called me and said, this is what is happening. Is that true? I said, no. I said, we'll have the case in court. If you lie, you can issue fake receipt. It will be disproven in court. He said, no, they can't do that. First of all, he had never bought any books from them. So why should I even be issuing him receipt? So we went to court time and again. Finally, after several hearings, Sako was evicted from that house. I have all the court records. All the files are there. Sako, if you are watching at me, you know that is true. That Ernest evicted you from that house because you were unable to pay the rent.